just can't be involved in anything that contributes to or causes animal suffering.
I wanted to make another little video today because celebrities have been letting us down quite a lot recently. You know, I say they're not letting us down. They're letting the animals down by declaring publicly that they're no longer vegan or vegetarian. Not that vegetarian makes any difference, obviously. So, you know, like Lizzo.
Would I eat in a day as a former vegan who added protein to her diet?
Martin Freeman.
I've come off being a vegetarian.
Guy from Game of Thrones, Peter Dinklage.
I started eating fish and chicken again.
So I think I just wanted to make a video today about the celebrities who are not going to let the animals down. These celebrities are vegan for life, and the reason why they are vegan for life is because they all have one thing in common. So let's get into what that one thing is.
I'm Pamela Anderson. I work with a lot of animal groups around the world. And every time I see how much we're actually making a difference, it just inspires me to do more and more and more. And it's just, I involve it with every single thing that I do. I include an animal rights element in whatever country I'm in or wherever I'm at.
Pamela Anderson has dedicated much of her career to advocating for animals. She's been an active supporter of PETA for decades, participating in numerous campaigns against animal cruelty.
I hate to see a whale in captivity. You know, they're so sad, they're so distraught, they're completely traumatized, they're swimming around in a bathtub. I think people that care would never go to SeaWorld.
She's tackled issues like fur farming, cosmetic testing on animals, and even whaling. In 2015, Pamela travelled to Norway to protest its controversial whaling practices, calling it barbaric and outdated.
When it comes to animal welfare, animals are usually last on the list because they have no voice, and so that's why we have to speak up for them.
Pamela's fearless activism has helped to shine a spotlight on animal cruelty all around the world.
I just can't go on in my life knowing what's going on in the animal world and like not doing anything about it.
At just 21 years old, Billie Eilish has become one of the most influential voices for animal rights. She regularly uses her massive social media following to raise awareness about the exploitation of animals.
Animals, bro, like I just don't understand the point. Why would you eat an animal when you could eat some chips?
Billie has publicly condemned the fur, leather and meat industries, urging her fans to rethink their choices. In 2021, Billie refused to wear fur to the Met Gala and partnered with Oscar de la Renta only if the brand committed to going fur-free. By speaking out about cruelty and advocating for change, Billie is empowering her fans to make a stand for animals.
Tonight, how do I get my protein, man?
How are you going to survive? How are you
How am I
going
to survive as a vegan?
Well, I mean, first of all, if you think about it, the strongest animal pound for pound in nature is an ape.
Woody Harrelson has long been a voice for animal rights in Hollywood. He's consistently used his platform to raise awareness about the suffering of animals in factory farming and in animal farming in general.
Does Costco not see what's wrong with this picture? I'm Woody Harrelson, and today I'm joining Mercy for Animals to expose the shocking treatment of Costco chickens.
He's supported organisations that rescue animals from cruel conditions and has been very vocal about the importance of plant-based diets to reduce harm to animals.
I have been vegan since working with Woody.
Yeah?
I have.
You're one of the converts?
Literally. The last 4 months. It's been 4 months. Hasn't done anything to my brain. I'm absolutely fine.
Woody's quiet but impactful activism continues to inspire both his fans and his colleagues to think differently about animals.
I think most people don't really know the torture and murder that is the meat and dairy industry. And I think we have a moral obligation to talk about it and to expose it for what it really is.
Joaquin Phoenix is one of the most fearless advocates for animal liberation. He's been vegan since he was about 3 years old, and his commitment to animal rights is unwavering. In 2020, Joaquin helped to save a cow and her calf from slaughter, showing the world what compassion in action looks like. He's also a regular presence at protests, including marches and vigils against factory farming.
We feel entitled to artificially inseminate a cow, and when she gives birth, we steal her baby, even though her cries of anguish are unmistakable. And then we take her milk that's intended for a calf, and we put it in our coffee and our cereal.
At the 2020 Oscars, Joaquin used his acceptance speech to call out the dairy industry, drawing attention to the exploitation of animals in animal agriculture.
Hi, I'm Moby, and this is my little asteroid. So I want to tell you a little bit about myself, and specifically why I'm a vegan.
Moby has been an animal rights activist for about 30 years, or over 30 years, and his passion for this cause has only grown stronger.
Here to protest the way Foster Farms treats their chickens. I mean, I'm a vegan, so clearly I don't eat chicken, but I feel like it's one of the things that even my meat-eating friends can agree on.
Moby's activism is deeply personal, which is shown by his bold tattoos, like the animal rights tattoos that he has on his arm and Vegan for Life. He's also used his platform as a musician to fundraise for animal rights organisations and to educate others about cruelty in animal agriculture.
Health, but first and foremost, I'm vegan for the animals. I just can't be involved in anything that contributes to or causes animal suffering. And also, I have a belief, a core belief, that sentient beings are entitled to live their lives according to their own will. And I want to say thank you especially to all the animal rights activists and all the vegans. I know it's hard being vegan in this world, but you give me so much strength and encouragement. So thank you.
Moby's vegan restaurant, Little Pine, donates all its profits to animal charities, blending his love for food with animal rights activism. So through his activism and generosity, Moby is leading by example and encouraging others to stand up for animals. From Pamela Anderson's bold campaigns to Joaquin Phoenix's fearless rescues, the one thing these 5 celebrities have in common is that they are vegan first and foremost for the animals. That is the definition of veganism, an ethical stance against all forms of animal exploitation. If someone's in it for their health or for environmental reasons, then they are just on a plant-based diet, which they may or may not stick to. But when you're in it for the animals, you're in it for life. So if these celebrity stories inspired you, then please watch Dominion on YouTube to find out why you should be vegan, and then head over to challenge22.com and Cruelty Free Kitty to find out how to go vegan. So don't forget to like and subscribe to help spread the vegan message far and wide, and I will see you in the next one.